Hail, hail, hello,
hello, hello, Blake.
It's gonna be fun today.
Whoa!
Okay.
Right. I take it we're back on Hell.
Hell Part 2.
This is like Hell Part 4.
Hell. What are you saying? It's like being in hell with me?
No. Oh. That was very dramatic.
Anyway.
That was very dramatic.
We had some comments.
We talk about it every now and again.
Yeah, we talk about it off camera more than we talk about it on camera.
Oh, we had a couple shows.
And
so what are we saying about hell today?
We had some comments. We had some things. People had some things to say about hell, and we need to speak about hell.
We do.
And we have a delivery.
I'm scared to take it because the last time he went
I know he bit. He bites.
He bites. No
Satan,
biting.
No, I know.
No biting. Be nice, Satan.
No, he's not going to be. But we're still going to talk about you no matter what.
So
he delivered. He delivered something. Let's see what Satan delivered us. Hasatan. It's a joke.
Oh yes,
it's a joke. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
How do you make holy water?
I give up, Blake. How do you make holy water?
You boil the hell out of it.
Boom. Rim shots. Where's the drummer when you need him? Wow,
so, if you think back,
water, you boil the hell out of it.
We had talked a little bit about hell, and how interesting that Sojourner magazine wrote a whole article about hell this week.
How about that?
And so my thinking, where my little personal thinking from hell, it didn't come out of a vacuum. It's not just out of my thin air. It's been something I've been thinking about for a very long time.
Okay.
You remembered as a child asking some big questions when you were really little in church?
Yeah.
And this thing has just never plugged together for me, but no one really talks about it a whole lot. And so the idea that there's this one moment in time where you could forever be cut off from God, thrown over here, and no more have a chance.
So that was a problem for you when you were
No, it doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense.
Because what I'm hearing in the same breath is God can do anything, and God can love.
Right.
And God's love can redeem anything.
Right.
So there should be nothing that limits God's love.
Yeah, exactly. Why wouldn't God do that?
So, and again, just to be quick or clear, I believe that hell exists. I think it comes in periods and times, and it's different for each of us. It just doesn't last forever. And God always has the last word with love. That's just what I believe, and that's just how I'm going to go with that story.
You said that last week, too.
I know, and I'm going to keep saying it because you have to keep saying it. Because how many years of my life have I heard the other? And we just got to keep reminding each other that to create a place that's a threat.
I hear it more where I am geographically now than I never heard before.
Really?
Yeah, because when I was little, I lived in central New Jersey, and it really wasn't like a you're gonna burn in hell thing. And then I was in the Chicago suburbs, and it wasn't a you're gonna burn in hell thing. And then in Scotland, no one ever said like, oh, you're gonna burn in hell.
Well, I've heard it a lot.
Yeah, I think probably in the South in the Bible.
Yeah.
I mean, I lived in Minnesota for a while, but that was all. I lived all amongst Lutherans.
Yeah.
So even though to me that was the Bible Belt, it was kind of a grace.
There's
heavy on the grace,
and we were heavy on the grace in our Presbyterian church. We were like a little bubble.
I don't think I really understood grace until seminary. To be honest with you, it was never really preached that much.
We talked about it a lot. Is part. it's not exactly from the article from Sojourner, but it's kind of what I gleaned from it. And it said that if you go to define heaven as a place that's isolated from
anything bad,
all of the diversity that God has created.
Right.
So we have this, only these people go, and you've isolated yourself, and you're ignoring all the diversity that God has created. Then you have just created hell.
Ouch.
That's what I'm thinking. So the idea that
I'm looking for something. I wonder if Satan can help me with a fire stick.
A fire stick?
Yeah, I want to do this thing.
Oh, no.
It's sort of getting us ready for both ascension and
haven't we done this before? Have we done this before?
No, we haven't done this before.
This is a different fire?
This is a different fire
You like to play with fire, and it makes me scared.
I do. I knew Satan would come through when it comes to fiery things.
Now you're kind of funny. You do have a little sense of humor,
Satan. How do I do this? Where do I light this? Down the bottom? Up the top? Down the bottom? Down the bottom?
Down at the bottom? Right here on the table?
Yeah. Okay, Satan. Hope I do this right and I don't set the tablecloth on fire.
So...
like that? Yes? Okay.
Whoa! Oh! What is that?
That didn't work, Satan.
That looks like a... Ow!
It did work!
Oh my gosh, what is that?
It's a satanic trick.
No, it's not Satan's trick.
Thanks, Satan.
All right.
Well, okay, so for that, there was both ascension and the sort of fire of the Spirit.
Fire of Pentecost.
And Ascension, Pentecost, because Sunday's Ascension.
Wow.
And the following Sunday's Pentecost. And how Satan,
so that's a combo.
How Satan and the hot country fit in, I'm not quite sure.
Well, Satan...
My grandmother, we were not allowed to say Satan or devil.
Yeah.
It was only like the bad one or something.
Well, I understand.
Or just not even mention the name.
This is the thing.
And then also, we were not allowed to say HE double hockey stick ever. And we were not allowed to say, what's another word for
but
hell?
Then, do you see how much power you give?
You gave it too much power, exactly.
You gave way too much power.
What she would say is the hot country.
The hot country.
The hot country.
What I like about Satan visiting our show is I've always refused to be afraid of Satan.
Yeah,
I've always refused to give Satan that much power. And I've heard all these words all my life. It's not been a threat.
I think we have to get away from thinking of Satan as a guy, as an entity that's
right.
a person.
Instead, and that's what we've been working
whatever
on.
Whatever is adversarial to
that's what
your relationship with the triune God just now.
We've talked about that. Yeah. We've talked about Satan and Hasatan more than...
Celebrating Christmas
hell.
Could be Hasatan. If you're worshiping all the things that go around with Christmas.
Exactly.
It's not making you able to see what it is God's calling you to do. I mean, even something that's... church could be.
Okay.
Even church could be. We gotta go, though.
We do have to go.
We have to go, but this was fun.
Hell, we ran out of time.
Yeah, thanks for having fun with me in my little pyromaniac style.
Oh, my word.
Have a great one.
Get ready for Pentecost. We love you.
Yeah.
Keep thinking.
Yes. Isn't that cool?